everybody, welcome back to Larson Farms. We get to have some fun today. We get to clean tracks out of quad tracks again. They were out for a day till the frost, had about an inch of frost maybe. They were able to do tillage, but then frost went away because it got warm out yesterday and they had to shut down. But tractors are as bad as they ever been. This time I think it's sloppy enough. We're gonna try water. I'm gonna take this pump, I took it out of the water tender here. We're gonna take it down to the ditch bank where there's tons of water, unlimited amount of water. And we're gonna try pumping out of that and washing on the ditch bank. Randy and Eric went to go pick up the tractors from the field and bring them home. It's very cold, very windy. I'm dressed up in the lovely Carhartts, so I can't move very well. But it's a part of it. And it's what we're being dealt this year, so we're dealing with it. So I'm going to use the dump truck here to haul the hoses down there. So we're gonna need about every hose we got to have length to work with. So let's go get some. Dad, he's gonna go do some more ditching with the excavator. We've been doing that for the past couple days. We haven't been filming it just because it's so repetitive. So here we go. We are in here. Looks like I got, where are they all? There's a couple here. Well, let's speed this up. Alright, I got everything we got. We got our suck holes that I'm sure will get clogged multiple times. I gotta make a hose. I think I got fittings. Got spare here. I'm gonna put those ends on it so we get more length. Got the pump, got some coupler connectors, miscellaneous. I think there's another hose in here I'll grab, and then we should be ready for whenever they get here. So we had a plumber come and put in a heater in here yesterday actually. So now we got heat, which is awesome. It's being used to store our leftover chemicals, also our new chemicals. This is not so convenient. There's the hose and I can't get there. Yeah. Well, that's how that's staying, because it won't go. If it's not going to come off, go on, it's not going to come off, right? Right. Are we ready for fun?
Is that what they call it?
Still haven't taken care of that issue, huh?
They take it off when you pay for them.
Well, it's not quite the pressure that I thought it would be. Is it working?
I think so. It's doing something.
Something better than nothing, I guess.
Might say driving it back and forth would do something, but she's coming out quick.
Good. I like that news.
If this works, it's not very labor intensive. This is getting heavy. Like,
I know you can do it.
Can I get?
I know you can do them all. You know, I'm just a little concerned at the pitch that the motor is sitting at right now, that it potentially could lose oil to part of the engine.
Well, and it's in the brown grass. So.
Yeah.
The good news is I don't think we'll run out of water.
No, probably not. This is working good. We need another 2 or 3 inch rain to fill this back up, then we wouldn't need so much hose. No. quite the setup we got going. It's better than re-winterizing a spray tender. Woo! Now the reason that I think this is going to work better than what we've previously been dealing with is it's actually still wet. What we were working with before was pretty ugly, gooey, hard material, but there's just got to be something better than this. I don't know what to do. You can't let this stuff freeze or you'll ruin your tracks and your bogey wheels and all that. I don't know. We're doing what we think is best, I guess. The ripper here too looks like it needs to be some attention had to it. It's clogged pretty good. Eric plugged it up. Well, we finished this one, which, I mean, it isn't perfect. It ain't showroom clean, but it's not rubbing anymore. Then we went and ate dinner. Then Eric said, well, you don't mind if I go take off early, 'cause it's deer opener. He wants to go to his dad's property and hang out with his friends and do some deer hunting tonight. Bow, and then slug is tomorrow. This side got a lot better. That's because I did this side. Now I get to do this by myself, which should be, Randy might come and help, but I gotta, if you can see on the other side of the ditch is where we were washing, I gotta move the pump from there to over there a little bit because we've obviously contaminated the ditch bank and it's so slimy and slippery I can't walk on it without sliding down the bank. So we're gonna do that quick. Man, look at this, it's so clean. Woo! And it's warmed up some, so I've lost the Carhartts going to the wash pants because my Carhartts are soaked completely. And I don't need the warmth anymore, so we're just gonna use the wash pants. Should be a lot lighter and be able to move a lot better also. All right, we're ready for battle again. So this is what it looks like when you get done washing them out instead of picking them out. Not too bad. It's working pretty good. I guess it works best to have one guy picking, one guy washing, switching back and forth from track to track, because the water washes the mud out, but the trash still sticks in there. So then you get just a bunch of trash built up, and then you get to hook that out. Just keep going back and forth. It works fairly well. It is no quicker than picking it out. It's physically easier, but it's not really faster. I'm gonna back this thing up a little closer so I don't have to drag the pump as far, but I'm also hoping a little bit that I don't have to move the pump and I maybe can just add hoses, because that'd be nice. That pump is really located in a nice spot right now where it kind of sits level. Alright, that seems to work. I got plenty of hose. Won't have to move the pump. Let's fire it up. Oh, don't die. So a little part of me wishes I would have brought the 3-inch pump down here instead of a 2-inch, because we got the 2-inch wide open and it still isn't as much PSI or pressure as what our 3-inch pump on our spray trailers have when we hook this up and wash equipment out on the yard with it, and you just kind of idle that pump. But it's working. It's working. I don't want to wreck my expensive 3-inch pump with possibly sucking up debris out of the creek. But it is what it is. Making do. Isn't this so satisfying though, kinda? It is kinda satisfying. Ain't too bad. It's not a lot nicer down here now that the sun's out and it's more like 60 degrees instead of 40. Having fun. So let me walk you through how this situation happens. So you put about maybe 10 or 20,000 gallons on this here slope. It becomes very, very, very slippery. And then the quad track slides off into the ditch bank. And the potential of extreme trouble here is escalating. You just cannot grab more traction. Oh, this is just... The problems that mud creates is just ridiculous. Oh, I just sprayed my gloves. I suppose when it was sliding sideways on this too, it probably filled the tracks full of mud again. Well, there's a lesson. Don't park too close to the edge because she gets slippy, real sloppy. Oh my heavens sakes. Who would think that this fall would turn into this? It's just breathtaking. All right, 2 done, 2 to go. Maybe not today though. Maybe not today. Did that make your anus pucker a little bit?
A little bit, I tell you. I had pictures of just all of a sudden just sliding all the way down.
Would have been less than ideal. Almost had to get the Yankum rope out. Just trying to clean them. It's like ice. It's worse than ice. Are we gonna do another 1 or 2?
I don't think I can. Blisters.
What's this? We brought another one. All right, nothing to it but to do it. Well, pump ran out of gas. Went through 2 gallons of gas and we're out. That one, the mud dried on so it doesn't come out very good. I think washing a 9R out would be better than doing a quad track if the mud was equally as wet, but it was dried in there and it wasn't fun. And it sprays back a lot more out of a 9RX than a quad track. And then as my body got more and more tired, the lazier I got and couldn't hold it properly and just took it. I'm soaked. I am soaked. Tired, gonna go to the shop and shower. And I'm gonna call it a day. So I'm draining the pump and all the water out of the hoses here, just in case it freezes. We're planning on leaving this here because unfortunately we do this. It feels like the most absolute pointless, stupid job. Clean them all up, take them back in the mud, and 3 hours later they can't even tell that you've done anything. But we've lost 6 bogey wheel rubbers off of that thing. And I'm blaming it on rubbing on dry mud. So you just can't let it dry. You gotta wash it off or pick it out, because once it dries it starts causing friction issues. And it just is what it is. It just feels like such a waste of time though. This time's gonna really hurt me. The last times have been okay, but I've literally spent all day on 3 pieces and my body is shot. I'm soaking wet. It's cold. How much more complaining you want to hear? Okay, that's enough complaining. I'll call it good. I'm going to shower. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, enjoyed it. Enjoyed the misery. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks clean. Pump died, so it is what it is. See you guys next time.